You see, the thing is, I haven't touched my art stuff in a while. In fact, I haven't touched my YouTube or art related stuff in months. And, the truth of the matter is that I was stressed out and I simply didn't have the energy to do much of anything. And I just didn't. I didn't. I'm like, this is my job. I need some time to figure stuff out and just recuperate. One of the most important things that I found out about myself is that it's really scary to think that you've lost your passion and the one thing that brings you a lot of joy no matter when you do it. But, that's probably a thing for another video. Alrighty, so here we are in Clip Studio Paint. I don't know if I put it in the video, but I just went through my comic and read it since I haven't really touched it in a while. And yeah, it's so weird seeing my own work and mess that I left for my future self like months ago. And it kind of feels like being a stranger in your own house. It's just really it's really unreal because I don't remember much, but I remember a little bit of the thought process I went through while doing some of these, but it's really odd and I don't even know if I still know how to draw because it's been so long. If you don't realize, by the way, I'm talking while drawing right now. I just thought it'd be easier and more personal. I don't know if personal is the right word here. I just thought it'd be easier to do, to be honest, rather than a voiceover, since I'm not really feeling a voiceover right now. Yeah, I'm just worried that I can't get back. I mean, I'm not worried that I can't get back in the groove. I'm just worried that I don't remember the groove I had. Because I already started this episode. I already have all the rough sketches done from what I remember, or at least I think I have all the rough sketches done. Now I'm just refining the sketches. I think that was the plan. I don't really remember. It's been too long. Basically, on my cute little unannounced unintentional hiatus, the thing is that I was really tired. I was exhausted. I had a lot of stuff going on that I just frankly did not have the time to do YouTube comic and be a human and be still sane. So for the longest time, I'm like really bad at figuring out when I'm stressed or when I have something wrong with myself that I need to figure out. I'm just very oblivious to that, to be honest. And for the longest time, I thought, oh no, I'm not doing my comic, I'm not doing my art. Did I lose all my love for art and comics? It really felt like that because I'd open up Clip Studio probably, and I just sit there and I wouldn't do anything. And it was it was honestly so demoralizing because I'm like, do I just not like drawing anymore? What's going on? Because I had all the intention to draw. And I feel like that should have been the first red flag. Like, oh, hey, Nikki, you still want to draw. So I don't think you hate it. I don't think it's something that you don't want to do anymore. Because I still had all the intentions to draw and to work on comics and to write. It's just that I just couldn't get myself to do it. And it's honestly, it took an embarrassing amount of time for me to realize, oh, wait, I don't hate drawing. It's just that I'm literally exhausted and I do not have the energy to draw. Like, I have the time, I have the tools and everything, but I just don't have the energy. And I feel like that's an important thing for artists to learn, or people in general to learn, to be honest. Like, you can have everything in the right place and write whatever and have the time in the world, all the time in the world, to be honest, and you can still not be able to do the thing you want to do. Why? Because you're out of energy. You're doing too much. Simply put, you're just doing too much. There's only so many things you can do. How to say, it felt different with doing comic work because it's something that I was so dedicated to. I don't know if dedicated to is the right answer. It was something that I was so passionate about, I guess. Something that I was like so ready to just get lost in. And then I'm like, did I just lose everything? Did I just lose all the love for all these characters I've had for so long? And all the work I put in, it was that for nothing. That's what it honestly felt like. It felt like I did all this work for nothing, only for me to like not like it later on. And it was really it was really demoralizing. But, you know, I figured it out later. Like, hey, Nikki, you still like to draw. You still want to draw. So I don't think you hate drawing yet. It hasn't gone that bad yet. So then I just decided to stop worrying about it. And that's when I just stopped drawing. Because I'm like, okay, I don't really have the energy or the right mind space to do this. So let's not. And then I didn't. And then, I don't know, I felt fine. After a while, I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. Well, no, not really. I didn't forget about it. I just tried to not think about it as much because it would give me more stress than it was worth. Is this something I should be saying? Is this something that I should be like admitting to? Because, I don't know. I feel like it's important to say. And I do feel a little guilty about it since I just kind of dropped off the face of the earth. Not just with comics, but with like everything and everybody I know. Except for IRL people since I interact with them on a daily basis. But other than that, it was like crickets for me because I literally had no energy. I was really busy. It was really not even really busy. It was sometimes busy and mostly stressful. It was just taking up all my mental capacity to be a human. I didn't have enough mental capacity to be an artist. Yeah. Anyways. It's a good thing that this isn't my job because I probably would have gotten fired. Oops. Oopsie. Can't show you guys too much. I honestly don't know when this video will be posted or uploaded. Maybe I don't think I'll get this episode done before I upload it, but I always liked having episodes updated before I show any art from them. That's changing starting now because I got rid of all my old footage because I was honestly too old. I couldn't take anything from it anymore. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Yeah. Like the last episode 12. I'm pretty sure it was episode 12. Episode 12 was good. If you guys haven't read it, go read it. It is episode 11 and episode 12. I just kind of went off. Like I did Blender for it. I had all these cool assets and these cool shots and stuff like that. You guys should go read it. I highly recommend. Not biased, honestly. It's just me being truly honest that I think that those are stellar. And if anybody read them, they would agree because they have good taste. Yeah. Okay, to my surprise, I can surprisingly still draw. That's crazy. And I mean, I'm talking as if this is the biggest break from YouTube or comics that I've ever taken, and it's not. It's honestly not. I've taken much longer breaks than this for no reason at all other than the fact that I was lazy. Yeah, but this time it's different. It's different because I'm not being lazy or procrastinating. It just felt like a much bigger deal than it probably should have been, to be honest. These proportions are off though, I can tell. Very top heavy, I think that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking about the comic a lot. And I've been thinking about writing. Like, it's not just comic, guys. It's not just comics, guys. When you feel like you don't have the energy to do anything, it's like everything that you love and hold dear. Like writing, comics. The only thing I've been doing is stuff that is like vital for my future, like school and work. And that's all I've been doing, to be honest. And people ask me, oh, Nikki, how's the comic? How's this? How's that? I'm like, I hate to tell this to you, but I haven't done jack for it in a long time. Yeah, I remember when I stopped like really drawing, it was at the place where where the action really started in your dreamscape, and honestly the worst place to take a break because it was getting really good, but it's still getting good. That seems good enough. And then I'll do the top like that. And then she's all good. Okay. Alright, I'll fix it later, but thank you so much for watching and listening to me talk about nothing in particular, to be honest, except the fact that I'm back and I have not lost my motivation or vision for art. Let's go. Anyways, you wouldn't believe the amount of dopamine I got when I opened up Webtoons or Tapas or Clip Studio Paint or OBS or literally anything that has anything to do with things that I like that I haven't done in a while. I just felt so happy and in my element. And I'm like, yeah, Nikki, you actually don't hate doing this. You're still passionate about it. You were just in a funk. You're just in fun. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. All right. Weirdest video I've made ever. But I'll see y'all later. Ciao.